Hey friends, welcome back to Ball Homestead. My name is Beverly and I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to make some Christmas jam. I want to show you how to make some easy recipes for gifts for this holiday season. So we're getting close to that, so we're going to get going on it. First, we're going to blend up 40 ounces of strawberries. That's like 2.5 quarts. I freeze mine in quarts, so we're going to do a couple of those bags and get them in our pot. We're probably going to do this in 2 pots because I'm afraid that it'll overflow. So, because this is a lot, takes 5 pounds of sugar, and it's kind of like a double batch recipe of Christmas jam. So we're going to get grinding our berries. In the springtime, when berries are fresh around here, we buy ours from the local farmers, and I freeze and put up enough berries usually to last from 1 year to the next. So these are some of those yummy bald knob berries. We're going to get those blended up and into one of our pots. Okay friends, I could not find any whole cranberries frozen at the store. So what I did was bought a can of whole cranberries. And we're going to add that to our strawberries. We're going to split it in half between them. We live in Arkansas, and I guess that's something that doesn't come out till closer to the holidays because we didn't have any frozen or fresh at our local store. Okay, our stuff is up, is coming to a boil. What we're going to do is let that come to a hard boil. And once it does, we'll time it for a minute, and then we're going to add our sugar into it. I don't know if I got that in there, but you do need to add a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. It always makes your fruit hold its color better and just look more vibrant and pretty. I've got 5 pounds of sugar weighed out over here, and we're going to add half of it to each pot. I just didn't want to put all this in one pot with the risk of it overflowing. I'm setting the timer for a minute since we're at a good steady little boil here. And as soon as that timer goes off, we're going to split this sugar between both pots. I do want to add a dash of cinnamon to each thing because nothing says Christmas to me more than cinnamon. So we're going to put just a tiny bit, maybe a tablespoon in each pot, and mix that in. Smells fabulous between the strawberries, cranberries, and the cinnamon. Okay, we're ready to add our sugar. We're going to split half and half. I'm going to get that stirred in. And we're going to bring this back up to a full, hard, rolling boil. I love making homemade gifts for people. I think it's more special that you put your time and energy into making them a gift as to just going to the store and buying something they may not even need. All right, we're going to bring this to a hard boil now. But we want to keep a good eye on our stuff. Just give it a good stir every now and then. Everything's going to kind of move pretty quick from here on out. Ready to pour these once they come up to a full rolling boil, and we want a good hard boil. We want it way more than what it's doing now. See, it's just starting to boil. We want that boil to be huge, something we can't stir down well. But this process moves pretty fast, so I want to get everything prepared so we are ready. All right. This pot is at a full rolling boil, so we're going to turn our timer on 1 minute. This one is not over here yet. We've still got a bit on it. So we're just going to let that go for a minute, then we're going to start pouring it up. You want your water bath canner to be as hot as your jam, because once you put your jam, your hot jam in these jars, you are going to want to put it in a hot water bath canner. If you put it in a cold one, it can bust your jars. So you want to always make sure your water bath canner is hot with your hot jars. We're going to start dipping this beautiful Christmas jam into the jars. This looks so pretty, friends. It smells fabulous. Okay, our other one's at a rolling boil, so we're going to turn it on for a minute. We're almost done dipping this one up. Give it a stir. Get this over here. Okay, now we're going to wipe our rims, put our new ring on, and get, I think this will hold 5 jars in our water bath canner. We're going to turn the heat off on this one and get going on this. Like I said, this is a pretty fast process. Once you get going on it, it doesn't take long at all to do. Always want to wipe those rims, especially when you're doing something sticky like jam. Okay, now we're going to get our lid on, and we're going to get these next ones ladled up. We want to water bath can these for 5 minutes. These will make wonderful gifts for our little gift baskets we're making this year. They will look so pretty in there, and I will pick up some fabric to make some pretty little Christmassy touches to these jars that we're doing. There's a ring. Grab a lid here. We'll try one of these Superb canning lids. They sent me these free to try, so we will give them a try. They look like this. They have Superb right on there, and there's the bottom side's blue. So we're going to give these a try with our last jar here. I'm going to get set up to start taking these out because this process is going to go pretty quick. We're going to have 3 batches to water bath can. Our Superb canning lid going in. We'll see how it does. We're going to do 4 per since there's 8 left to do. So we're going to set our timer, and we'll be back in a few. All right, our last batch is going in. And we're going to set our timer. And we're going to whip up some more sugar scrub real quick. It won't take but a second. All right, to our bowl, we're going to add 4 cups of granulated sugar. Okay. Now we're going to add a cup of coconut oil. And I didn't like get it hot. I just kind of got it to where it's melty. I'm going to get every drop of that out. And we're going to add some crumbled up mint leaves from our garden that we dehydrated. I thought those would be fabulous in this. So we're going to really crumble that up and give it a little color. Thought it'd be pretty in the jars too. And mix that all together. We're also going to add some essential oils to make it smell amazing, which this mint smells fabulous. This is cherry blossom. We're going to add probably this whole little bottle because it's about 40 drops. So these little bottles are not very big. We're going to mix all that together. Smells so good. Now we're just going to put it in our jars, and we've got a whole new sugar scrub made for Christmas gifts. I'm just going to kind of do that and pack it in my jars. I want them really full. Look how pretty. I do think I have more than 3 jars this time, so we'll probably run in there and grab maybe one more. Just pack it down in there good. So you got a good full jar. I will rinse these off since I have sugar all over my hands. And I'm getting it on the jars, or I'll wipe them off. Let me go grab one more jar. I can see all kinds of possibilities of, I'm going to need another jar, of gift baskets, of some baskets with some of this, with my homemade soap for Christmas gifts. That would just be fabulous. I love sugar scrub. I've already tried the brown sugar one we made the other day out, and it is amazing. It's such a good exfoliant for your skin. Alright, this one is not quite full, so this will probably be my test jar, which I'm good with. Alright, friends. Okay. Look at our morning little adventure here. And we've already got some cute Christmas gifts made. We've got 13 jars of our Christmas jam, and we ended up with 4 3/4 jars of our homemade sugar scrub. All in a few hours, friends. It didn't take much time or much money. Friends, this Christmas jam is heavenly. This afternoon, Wayne and I went to work outside, and I was starving whenever I come in, and I made me a PB&J. That's my kind of go-to. It is so good. I will always make this jam from now on. Our superb canning lid did amazing. It's sealed. It looks pretty. We will try these in different times, lengths of doing them and see how they do. We'll give them a good test, but this time they did great. All right, friends, I hope you try these simple recipes. Thank you for stopping back by our homestead. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to continue to add different recipes of homemade gifts from now until the holiday season. It's right here upon us. It'll be here before we know it. Until next time, friends, goodbye.